Hi, I'm Jale, welcome to my channel. This is going to be a reading for Taurus for March 2020. So if you've clicked on the sort of via the title, then this is obviously something that maybe you're drawn to. So whether you have the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, Stellium in Taurus, more than likely this is going to be for you. And if you don't resonate with this, either click onto one of the other videos that will be coming up throughout the next week or so. Otherwise, please do contact me for a one-to-one personal reading. As with all general readings, please take what resonates and leave the rest. As usual, we're going to connect via the guides to get some channeled insights. First of all, we're going to be utilising the Gilded Reverie Lenormand Expanded Edition for insights, and then some oracle cards for outcomes. So for you guys then, let's just get a link in with you. I do need to sort of give a couple of insights into some bits and pieces here, because we do have some interesting alignments going on for the rest of the month. So obviously we're in Mercury in retrograde at the moment up until the 9th 10th of March, so obviously pay attention for any kind of technological issues, communication issues. From the 9th 10th of March, Mercury will then travel back from Aquarius back into Pisces, and you'll also get a conjunction with the Sun and Neptune around the 10th 11th of March. Pay attention for very heightened insights, dreams, mediumship, extremely kind of thin veil here, what we call the veil, which is the sort of, you know, the curtain, so to speak, between reality and the higher dimensions, the fourth to fifth dimension. We are more than likely going to be getting very intuitive insights. So that's going to be happening, and then obviously Mercury will then travel back through Pisces, which will at some point cross over the Sun. So that's going to also be interesting. Now, there's a few dates I want to give you here, starting from around the 21st of March, where, again, we've got the first day of spring, 1st to 21st of March, which it suddenly will go into Aries season. The 22nd of March, we've got Jupiter, Pluto, Mars conjunct Capricorn. Moon will be conjuncting Mercury in Pisces. So again, pay attention for very heightened intuition. Pay attention for any very sort of in-depth emotional exchanges that you'll be feeling there. We've also got Sun conjunct Chiron in Aries on the 22nd, as well as Saturn cusp of Aquarius. So from the 22nd, 23rd, 24th, 25th, the Moon will then conjunct Neptune, the Sun will conjunct Chiron and Aries, then the 24th, Moon will conjunct Sun and Chiron and Aries, and then the 25th, the Sun will conjunct Chiron. So there is going to be a heck of a lot of emotional clear out, okay, because Pisces being that very watery sign, suddenly for some reason my right leg is getting really warm. Maybe you pay attention for any, I don't know why I'm hearing this, but ligaments. Now, obviously, we've got heavy stellium in Capricorn here, and Capricorn does rule the bones and also the structure, the knees, the joints. For some reason, my right leg ligaments, so just watch. If you start getting really strong ligament issues around the right leg, may well be that, obviously, seek doctor's advice, but if it just stops randomly after the 25th, it might be why. Maybe you've already got that now. Again, we've got the... We've got Jupiter, Pluto, Mars all in Capricorn, and that's about to conjunct on the 23rd of March. So Jupiter, planet of expansion, Pluto, which is obviously that kind of regenerational energy, and Mars is the planet of action. So yeah, I don't know why I wanted to say this, but just pay attention for you grounding properly. Just for some reason I want to say that. Yeah, for the Sun and the Moon being conjunct, and also with Chiron, we're potentially looking at masculines and feminines getting a real clear out emotionally, with Chiron being the wounded healer, the Moon being the feminine, the Sun being the masculine. Could potentially be a shake-up with twin flames, so look around 22nd to 25th of March for that energy. That's just the astrological placements. Let's see what Spirit want to give you guys. My card's gone. You've just said that way too quickly. Pause it and go back and listen. I'm really aware that sometimes I do these videos and I sometimes watch them back for me because I'm led to. My guides ask me to watch them back for me, and I watch it and think, will you get to the point, Jale, for goodness sake? So goodness knows how you guys feel if I'm saying that about myself. Oh, okay. Whatever you do, don't sort of rely too heavily on people this month. Don't put any onus on relying on people this month. because I feel like you may well want to reach out to someone for something, or reach out to people, and it's like, nah, they're looking after their own, and it's not because they're selfish. It's because there's people who've got a lot on this month. Let's have a look. Let's jump straight into the cards. Someone's lonely here as well. Someone feels very lonely or alone. That energy's going to pass. I'm going to just put it out to you there. This energy's going to pass. You're in Pisces season. This is the last sign of the zodiac, and it's usually a clear out sort of period. So very emotional, very emotive type of energy, very kind of deep emotive energy, and it's also illusionary as well, being Pisces linked to Neptune. We also do have Neptune in Pisces, and it will be conjuncting the sun at some point, so there's going to be a very strong energy of illusions. So again, between the 10th the 25th, and I've just looked at the clock, and it landed on 555 when I said that. So there's a lot of changes coming. So sometimes we have to kind of push through that, and sometimes it can be uncomfortable. But don't doubt that if you're in this energy, that it's never going to change, because it is. This is all recalibrating, ready for change. And also, if your practical scenario, your finances are not very good at the moment, keep going, because there's so much being shaken up at the moment in the collective that could be why you guys are feeling the effects of that. So Taurus for March. The compass. You're questioning your direction. You're questioning, where do you go? You're probably not, I'm going to be real, you're probably not going to get an answer for that just yet. You're probably not going to get that. The reason being is I don't think you're meant to understand that just yet, because this is not, especially during Mercury retrograde sort of season period, it's meant as a stopgap to kind of review things and then to sort of move forward. Now, personally, for where I'm looking from the 21st onwards, so realistically with these placements, the 25th onwards is when I would be looking at moving forward. Because this is the thing, we've got, first of all, Mercury in retrograde up until the 9th, 10th of March, which is meant as a stopgap. Then we've got all these placements from around the 22nd, 21st, 22nd, which is when obviously the first day of spring is, which is usually when we start seeing movement. But it's going to be a false start this time, all right? And people are going to get all like, oh my goodness. Usually, because people at the moment are dying for spring to happen, aren't they? People at the moment are just like, can we just get spring on the way? Like, this has been the longest winter on the planet Earth ever. Yeah, I'd agree with you. I feel the same. And I am Sun, Taurus, Aries, Taurus cusp. Keep going. Until we get to Aries season, it's like we're soldiers. You just can't keep going. They're saying all will be revealed, because at some point in time we're going to burst through this kind of, again, it feels like we've been born, Aries season, that kind of spring-like energy. It's when everyone plants their seeds. And don't forget, if you do want to plant things, that will be coming up in Aries season, sort of April time, April, end of March. I've got roses that I want to plant, and I've also got some other plants that I'm going to be planting, because I'm a bit of a gardening geek. I'm a Taurus, so Venus and Taurus as well. Pay attention for, again, you feeling like you just want to get on with it, because I feel like it's not time. Give it time. End of April, end of March, you may well feel like you have a direction, but don't put pressure on yourself, because they're just saying all will be revealed. There's a reason for why it's an incubation period, let's say. Looky here, we've got someone being released, someone being unlocked, and look, that's the 33 card, which is a highly intuitive, very ascended master's number. This is also I don't know why I wanted to say that, but I wanted to say Masonic, very Masonic number. This is ascended masters 8. Yeah, someone's I just keep hearing someone's ready to move forward now. It's like you've unlocked the perfect code in this energy, that you weren't entirely sure how you wanted to move forward with this, because this is the compass card, and it's like, where am I navigating to? You could be contemplating travel. Maybe, I'm going to just put it out there, maybe you were fuming because all these travel issues around the coronavirus, maybe you put that off, or you wanted to put that off. There's an unlocking process happening here. Now, I'm going to be honest with you, I feel like this coronavirus is going to just disappear. It's going to pop up as quickly as it pops up, it's going to disappear. I don't know why I want to say that, just they're also in agreement. Your plans will be able to go forward. There's a flower in this cage. There's a flower that's, the door's open of this cage. Someone's unlocked this cage and there's a flower. This is you're blossoming. It's like you're reviewing everything that has been, and you're ready. You're ready. In March, you'll be ready, and you'll know where you're going as well. It's not like you're confused. You're going to be getting communication here. This is about communication. This is about interaction around. It could be job interaction. It could be a contract. Could be family interaction. But there's an interaction here, or news of something. Okay, now again, we're in Mercury in retrograde. Maybe that's on halt for the time being, but afterwards I feel like you are going to get some insights. This is an increase in money. It's like communication via an increase in money that you'll be offered. It could be to do with a new direction. It could be to do based around a new location. But it's like, it could be that you've just finished studying something and you're ready. I'm just hearing 4. So it could be that you waited 4 days, 4 weeks, 4 months. All right. What else, please, for Taurus? Taurus. I just keep hearing false start. It's like you might take if this is to do with a job, it's like you might take a job and then be like, this is absolutely awful, and then take the second backup job. Someone's not looking at the finer details of something here. This is a magnifying glass in reverse. It could be, like I said, you get offered something, you take it, and it's absolutely rubbish. And then you go back to the second option that you were given and maybe take that. But whatever you do, I wouldn't be taking this up before the 10th of March. Because usually around any kind of new contract, new job, new project, anything around Mercury in retrograde is not tending to be fruitful. It's usually a known thing. We just don't take on anything new around that kind of period because we just don't. It's usually because there's something we've missed. Taurus, please, for Taurus. What's happening for Taurus? Wow. Okay. This is a message for people who either are interested in having children or have children. I don't want to hear any weird comments in the bottom of this video to sort of say how you don't want kids, how your womb is not for rent, how this, how that. Obviously no one's forcing you to have babies. That's not what this video is about. So again, skip over. When you feel like you don't resonate with certain bits of information, skip over it. No one is putting a gun to your head to tell you have to have kids. So for those who obviously are potentially interested in having children and or have kids, want a family, someone is looking over either their ancestry, either their past life issues. It could be karmic ancestry. It could be generational karma. Over the paternal line, based on, I'm hearing illness, or it could be a child that you wanted to investigate your line because it would affect your child and you're looking into that. There could also be issues around a parent, a male parental figure, a father figure that is either not supporting the children, and so you're having to, again, financially trying to look into that. But it's just showing here that, again, the father, the parent, is not doing the job. They're not providing. Someone's not providing here, and someone's not happy about it. Again, if this is you and you feel like, well, that used to be me, and you know, I thought we were getting somewhere, you are, because I feel like there is going to be a more positive outcome for this. this does not look like it's going to continue in this position. It feels like there's some positive news on the way with that. Could be an increase in money. Someone might even agree to child support. Maybe they were avoiding that. There's a change where it comes to this. I'm just getting generational karma. Again, you could have been looking here down your family line, your male family line here, your father's line, because of certain restrictions. Maybe you've analysed your astrology chart and you're starting to piece together that actually there's something around your father's line that is impacting on you. Maybe now I've said this, you're going to be like, oh my goodness, yeah, we were talking about that, maybe I should. Yes, look into it. If this is resonating, look, you need to look more in depth at that, because it doesn't have to be bad. It could be that you've got gifts from your father's line that you haven't looked into, and actually it's going to help you. Taurus, please, for Taurus for the month of March 2020. Someone doesn't trust someone about their kids, and it's like there's a mess they're trying to clean up. Someone's children, again, this is about kids. Someone doesn't trust what was told to them about kids. Someone's trying to cover things up here about a child issue, about a family issue, and I'm hearing someone's getting really irate about that. Someone's definitely not satisfied about a news or some information that was given around children, and that person who is potentially being a bit sneak about it is either covering it up or is definitely lying. So this is your confirmation. If you're questioning that situation, you're right to question it, because they are bullshitting. Sorry, but they are. Yeah, something's coming out. Something's coming out into the open. Someone swept something under the carpet and it's coming out into the open. You're going to get some insight into this, and it could well be that you put your life on hold and put everything on hold, your job on hold, your career on hold, and you're like, well, where am I going with this? What am I going to do? This is coming out. This is all coming out, okay? Taurus, please, for... Okay, there's also potentially a celebration or a reconnection with people that have potentially an age gap. The lady may be older. There's a reconciliation coming. There's a reconciliation coming. There's a reconciliation. I don't know why I keep repeating that. Yeah, and the obstacles have been completed. The obstacles are being removed. The obstacles are being removed, and there is a reconnection of kindred spirits that are able to come together based on the mountains that have been moved. But it was always about a timing issue. It was always about a timing issue. We've got the lilies, and then we've got the mountain in reverse. Not the lilies, it's like the orchid, the flower, whatever flower it is. I think it's lilies. And then we've got the clock, which is about timing. So yeah, it's... If this related to you as well, so the heron and the snake with the broom and the garden. I'll just show you those cards as well so you can have a look. Yeah, there's a timing issue. This is going to be corrected. There's a resolution coming here, but with the reconciliation where there was obstacles, where maybe you've sat there thinking this is never going to actually happen here. This is never going to happen. It is. It will happen. It needed to happen in the right time. Don't forget what I said about the sun and the moon obviously conjuncting each other, and also next to Chiron. That's going to clear a heck of a lot out. And again, that's 24th of March. Well, 22nd to the 25th of March. What else can you tell me, please? Oh, yeah. Here we go. Bouquet. Celebrations. There is a reunion happening here, but it was based at the beginning of the month. I feel there's a bit of confusion. It looks like maybe this is never going to happen. People trying to check over fine details, and then things are going to start coming out towards the end of the month. There is a reconciliation here. Again, if you've had past life connection with this person, I feel there's a very strong link that this could be for you, that you'll be reconciling. Again, can't guarantee that's for absolutely everyone. Can't guarantee that as much as I'd love to. But there's, I'd say, a handful of people watching this that this will apply to. So let's get some more messages for Taurus, please. March 2020. My nose is really itchy. Someone's grandma's trying to get through to me. Oh, my nose. Oh my goodness, one sec. Someone's grandma's just come and said hello and then disappeared. That's so cute. Anchor. We've got the anchor. This is about your security. This is about you setting your path for long-term success. I'm hearing setting the scene for your long-term security. That's what they're saying to me about that anchor. So again, this could be in connection to the last thing I said about the reconciliation, and if not, this is in general what you'll be looking at over Taurus season for March 2020, your security. What else can you tell us here, please? Yeah, it again, we've got the unlocking. So it's not, your direction will become clearer, your long-term security will become clearer. It's like you'll know where you're going to invest in. It will become a lot more clearer to you. There's a freer energy to this. If you felt very restricted and bogged down, you're going to not feel like that. It's going to feel like there's a new, you're going to feel a little bit more energetically lighter. Okay, we've also got the fish. Now this is very Piscean type of energy here, but this is also about prosperity. This can be about money. So again, there's definitely a money increase coming up here, but something successful taking place. Now we've got the moon conjunct Neptune on the 23rd of March. So for some reason, yeah, I want to say the moon conjunct Neptune on the 23rd of March. Look around the 23rd of March for a change in money. Don't know why I want to say that, but that's just why I want to say it. It's like, can you see there, both of these, it's like there's a diagonal cross on both of these cards, as if to sort of say no, there's a block almost. And then the next card is the fish. We've also got a very strong water reference here, so you could have very strong water in your chart. We've also got the cards number 33, 34 and 35. So that's 6, 7 and 8. So 6 is Virgo, 7 is Libra and 8 is Scorpio. So there could have been a balance, a recalibration around your health. There could have been there could be a recalibration around your relationships, your health, and your organisation. How you view yourself. You're going to end up viewing yourself very differently as well for some reason. Okay, what else can you tell me, please, for... Okay, we've got the side, which is about cutting out, closure, ending cycles, closure, endings. I keep saying closure and endings. Maybe it was twice that you've tried something and it wasn't working. But someone's cutting something out here. Let's have a look. What else can you tell me, please? Oh, the snake. Okay. Something, it could be an enterprise that isn't fruitful. You are cutting that out. It doesn't have to just be a love interest. For some reason, the first thing that jumped into my head is now I'm getting property. A property deal that is not lucrative, cutting it out. A business deal, not lucrative, because this person, whoever this is behind this, it's like you're going to... And again, I feel like this is not really a shock. But let me pull another card to clarify the snake. You're cutting the snake out, which is sneaky underhand behaviour. Clarify the snake, please. Yeah, this is the bridge. It's like I think you're gonna end up closing out a cycle of where you're allowing this snake to... Oh, and we've also got boat and the heron. You are cutting out the ability for them to travel to and from you, as if it's like if someone's been very flaky in and out your life, you're not having it. If it could have been a father of your children or mother of your children, you're not going to have it. But someone was coming and going as they pleased, and you're cutting that out now. Again, this could have a link to kids. That's been closed out. Maybe they were at a distance. That's been closed out. There was a lot of confusion around this as well. There could have been, because we've got the maze here. Just a lot of confusion, a lot of kind of, I'm hearing underhand tactics. What can you tell me, please, for Taurus for March 2020? Taurus. Yeah, the broom. But the broom is being reversed. The broom is reversed. So someone is allowing this person to come in and out, in and out, in and out, and start something new and then go out again. Start something new and then go out again. It's not being resolved, and because of that, your security is being questioned, your freedom's being questioned, and your prosperity. Now we've got the sun. So the sun's conjunct Chiron on the 25th of March, right? And the sun will go into your sign in April. But your sun will go into your sign on the 19th or 20th of April. So we'll have to look out what happens around the April period. But for March, I would be paying attention for the 25th. Pay attention for around the 25th because, but also the 24th is when Moon conjuncts the sun and Chiron. Because I feel like you might get closure of some kind. The star, yeah, we've got the cross in reverse and we've got the star in reverse. So it's like something about spiritual healing, not able to gain spiritual healing or not able to have spiritual growth. It's like whatever this situation is not contributing spiritually to you, and it's blocking a little bit. What else can you tell me? Yeah, the carousel. It's like you're going in circles with it. What else can you tell me, please? What is the insight, please? Yeah. There could have also been loss around this situation. Maybe you lent money. Maybe you were giving a lot of time and resources and it was bleeding you dry. And we've got the dice. So it's about gambling, taking action, But I feel like this gamble is like you might even take a risk for something new. Let's have a look. Get as many messages as we can get here because I feel like Taurus please for March. Taurus, yeah, there's also going to be a reconciliation at some point where the obstacles are overcome. So some of you might be getting some positive news as well. It's like something that was previously very hard. There is a reconciliation here. Right, what can you tell me, please, for Taurus for the month of March? Taurus. We've got the carousel again. What is the carousel, please? What is the carousel? It feels like something's going in a loop with the carousel. Spiritually, something that you are not acknowledging. There could be a lesson here that you're not seeing or you're not acknowledging. Let's have a look. Because we've got the cross and we've got the carousel. Let's have a look. What is the carousel with the cross, please, Spirit? What can you tell us? Someone's not listening to some advice. And it's to do with hope. It's to do with someone's future. It's to do with someone's like healing ability and or just future. They're saying release it. Release it. If it comes back, it's yours. What can you tell me, please, about the carousel, the cross, and the star? someone had hoped for something a long time ago. It was like a wish. Someone made a wish on something a long time ago. And they put a lot of faith and hope into this wish. And it was very fairy tale-like kind of energy. It was very, it just feels, it's to do with a man or a love interest, a man. But this was, you could also be starseeds. But it's like someone put a lot of energy and manifesting into this. I've got the Tree of Life here. So this could be a very old connection. But why are we now getting masks? We're now getting masks coming out. Let's have a look what the mask is. Why are you showing me masks now? And I'm seeing the sun. I'm just seeing the sun. And the compass is in reverse. We need to look out again, 24th, 25th, but someone's not balanced. Someone's not balanced. They could be, you could have asked for this or wished for this, and this person may be coming towards you in the month of March that's not balanced, maybe wearing a mask, that doesn't know what they want, because we've got the compass in reverse as well. Let's see what else. Let's see what else you can tell me here about this. What can you tell me? Yeah, they're not being honest. It's like they're hiding things here, because we've got the book, which is locked. It's a secretive book. So someone's being very secretive. We've got the wishing well here as well. It's like someone's hoping. What is the wishing well, Spirit? What is the wishing well? It's something about family. They could have, someone could be approaching you that is lying about their family situation. So they're either lying they've got kids, and they do have kids, or they're lying about the situation around the children that they have. So watch for that. It could be someone that it feels like, if this is someone that keeps coming in, it feels like it's a bit karmic, and it's just like you're not. Let me. What else can you tell me, please, about this situation? Yeah. I mean, look, you probably could have some reconciliation with this, because we've got the mountain and the bouquet, but this is not going to be easy, because the mountain is the mountain. It's about obstacles. Let's have a look. What else can you tell me about the situation, please, Spirit? And I don't know how secure it will be, because we've got the anchor in reverse. So yes, you could reconcile, but I don't know how balanced and secure this connection would be. What else can you tell me, please? Yeah, the fox. You can't. It's not trustworthy. So if this is someone new that you reach out to, maybe they say, I've got kids or whatever, or I don't have kids. There's definitely someone that doesn't know really what they want. They've got secrets. They're not particularly trustworthy, and they're wearing a mask. So it's up to you. You could have a connection with them, or even a reconciliation with that person, but it's not going to be a bed of roses. It's not going to be sweetness and light. It's not going to be what you'd envision for a secure relationship. It's not going to be, you know, consistent. What else can you tell me, please, for Taurus? There's also potentially a woman that they're connected to that they're not telling you about, because we've got the book, which is secrets, and a woman. What else can you tell me, please, for Taurus? Taurus, please. Good news. Can we have some good news now? Someone is looking to travel somewhere. There may be a travel invitation and or an invitation to go somewhere. Let's have a look. What can you tell me, please, about this? Compass and the boat. Yeah, it's something, I feel like it's something that you want to either, maybe it was something you were considering and you put on hold, but now you're revisiting that. It's like you're going to get communication or word of it, and you might, what is the side in reverse, please, Spirit? It feels like something that, yeah, you had previously dismissed that you're maybe reconsidering, and it could also be to do with a love interest, where maybe you were still debating whether to cut that person out or not. But it's like, what else can you tell me, please? There's yet another woman. Wow, that's a lot of energy. Okay, let me, because I feel like this can't be one situation for everyone. This feels like there's a million different situations going on here. Guys, if this is you, your situation, let me pull out the wild unknown here, because this is a lot. It's like, okay, what can you tell me, please, for Taurus? Taurus, please. Taurus for March 2020. What can you tell me? Taurus. Taurus, please. Wowza. Wowza. Sneaky people. Look, the Lovers in reverse and the Magician. Sneaky people. Don't buy into it. Don't buy into the if this is you. I've now pulled a new deck, and now they're still telling me the same thing. Someone that is possibly lying about the fact they've got more than one person. Taurus. 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 March 2020. Yeah, look, 5 of Cups, disappointment. Someone's going to be disappointed. Oh, I don't want that to happen. Yeah, Daughter of Wands, Page of Wands. You could be getting some communication through that really looks promising, but I don't know. I don't want to. It's too. Doesn't look realistic. Because even I was doubting it. I had to pull up a fresh deck. So I was like, this is a bit weird. Why is this? Let's go back to Lenormand. What else can you tell us, please, about the situation? Taurus for... Yeah, it's like kids, parents. You could have kids with them. The kid link keeps coming up over and over and over again. It could be the father or mother of your child that this is connected to. What else can you tell me, please, for Taurus? Yeah, look. The home. We've got the home. And the tree. So someone has built a family unit or a strong connection around a family unit here. And we've got the masculine in the situation, who may be having a few ego issues and wants to, you may be getting communication or good news around a family situation. I'm hearing a promise. Someone's making a promise. Someone's making a promise. Someone's making a promise to you. This could be commitment. Let me just have a look. What else can you tell me? There's a male. Light-haired male. This is the light-haired. I think the last one was darker haired, but this is a light-haired male. Something around Mars. Maybe they've got Aries in their chart, or Scorpio. Profitable. This is a profitable, a viable potential connection here. What else can you tell me about Taurus, please, for March 2020? Again, the star reverse with the wishing well. Clarify that, please. It feels like there's a connection with yourself and potentially another male, or if you're the male, there's another person. Just take the sexes as it resonates. That there's a solid kind of connection here, or was, okay? There is, as it stands, either an arrangement between you, maybe it's a work contract, maybe you know each other from work, maybe you know, are friends and this is developing, but maybe you're even in a commitment now. But there's a huge kind of change happening around this month, that it's like someone doesn't want to continue in the routine that they're in. Someone doesn't want to continue in the lifestyle, routine, habits that they're in. That either is to do with a solid commitment or a solid relationship or a home environment, but they are breaking away from that. It's like they don't feel like that situation is bringing them happiness, and so they are going elsewhere. Now, if you're in a commitment and you're sat there going, oh my goodness, I'm a Taurus and my husband's Taurus, or whatever, and this is obviously applying to them, if this person is not light-haired, then likely no. Now, let's say, for example, they are light-haired, and you're sat there going, oh my goodness, is it me, is it me? I'll be really honest with you. This, to me, is it surprising? I feel like there's kids involved, but let me just clarify. I don't know if this is... Yeah, it's like there's no security with this anymore, and that's why they're moving on. Now, if this is you, I mean, it could be you, it could be your counterpart, maybe you're cross-watching, but someone is moving on from something, a relationship, it feels, that is no longer viable. I don't feel like they're happy. So if it could be you, maybe you're not happy, or them, but they're not happy in this situation and they're moving on. And you're going to get word of this before this person moves out of the situation. It's like you're going to hear how unhappy before they end up breaking out of it. But there's definitely communication coming in relation to this. What else can you tell me, please? Yeah, look, we've got letter. So someone's actually going to... It's not like... I don't feel like it's going to be out of the blue. As in, they're not just going to leave and be like, bye. It feels like someone's going to communicate they're not happy and then go. And again, don't... If this is you and you're sat there going, so you're telling me my husband's leaving me. I mean... If you know that your relationship is really, you're not happy in it, then possibly yes, you know. If you think you're happy in your relationship, then the likeliness is then no, you know. And again, if you want a one-on-one reading, let me know, we can look. What else can you tell me, please? Yeah, it's children. It's to do with the kids. It's like someone has kids. Someone is in a commitment that is worrying about children. And so, but that's not enough. It's like they can't just stay for that reason. You know what I mean? Let's have a look. Let's put a few more cards and then pull outcomes here. Anything else, please, for Taurus before we go into outcomes? Anything else? Anything else? There's a real mixed bag. You guys, it feels like there's a lot of different things going on. But a lot of it is getting your security and your direction kind of focused in on, and then finely tuning those around you. But let's have a look. I want to go into the Enchanted Map deck for outcomes. This is by Colette Baron Reed, this deck. So Taurus, outcomes please for the month of March 2020. What is the outcome for Taurus for March 2020? What is the outcome, please, for Taurus for March? What can you tell me, please, Spirit? Outcomes. Okay, Moon. Okay, again, yet again, emotional centre, emotional body. Pay attention for the dates I gave you, 23rd, 24th, 25th. There's an emotional recalibration. If you're feminine, possibly this is going to be, for you. It's like there's a shedding of things, shedding of an emotional body. There's a coming together as well. This is coming apart, but it's in reverse. So there's a coming together. Now, yes, it could involve people coming apart in order for you guys to come together. There's a mirroring going on, as you can see in the cards, but it's in reverse, coming apart, but it was the other way. An emotional coming together. There's like an emotional commitment coming. What else can you tell me, please? Outcome for Taurus. Encouragement. So there's like you could have good support around you, emotional encouragement. But there are people around you, I feel, that are giving you that kind of guidance and or support. Which way is this? Okay, there's we've got flying, so make sure you're grounded there. Flying, it's like maybe you're going to see from a different point of view or a different perspective something here to do with a sort of a certain problem. We've got education, so it could be that you're going to start again. One of the issues or options is learning. Maybe you're going to start looking at whether or not to do a new course or learn something. That could be something that at the end of March you're going to start sort of really taking seriously. And then we've got strength. We've got strength here. So again, you guys are probably quite focused around this month, depending on what's going on. So Taurus. Yeah. So there's a new beginning coming to life here. Look, as you can see, coming to life. There's a new beginning here. This is positive. There's a new start, new beginning, new potential to things. Which way is that? And also we've got home in reverse. So it's like you're definitely re-establishing where you call home, who you call home, how you feel at home. It's like all about the self here. This is where you're looking within, you're going within and thinking, right, what makes me happy? What makes me feel comfortable? Am I comforted where I'm at? If I'm not, why not? These are the things you're going to be assessing over the course of this month. And towards the end of the month, you're going to start seeing changes and shifts. And again, bottom of the deck, we've got compass. So there's definitely a lot of changes and life direction changes, and I'm hearing impulses. So it might even be that nothing is popping into your head with this, and then at the end of the month something pops in your head and you're off. Last card for outcomes for Taurus for March, please. Let's get one last card for the outcome. Outcome, please, for Taurus for March 2020. Yeah, set your intention. Make sure that you're really focused about what you might want, even if you don't know for definite. Make sure you're creating mood boards, setting your intentions, because there's definitely some this is kind of lucky, this energy, it feels to me. Now, obviously, if we're talking about Taurus, that will be, Pisces is going to be, I think it's in your 11th house. So 11th is obviously a very, I mean, it's an Aquarius, isn't it? The house of Aquarius. So this is very much about sort of starseed, hope, energy, friendships. I'm hearing communication, you know, sort of future dreams, future things that you're developing for the future. So yeah, you've definitely got an option here of changing and shifting things for the better around this month. So yeah, hopefully that's been of some help. That's been your Taurus reading for March 2020. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. All your likes, shares and subscriptions, it means a lot. Do make notes in the comments. Anything that you sort of resonated with you, let me know. The more people that are commenting in these comment section, it really helps me. So if you have done that already, awesome. With the people that I've already started connecting to, guys, I'm impressed. I'm really impressed. Some of you guys, when you when you write in a comment, I'm thinking these guys are like hardcore. Do you know what I mean? Like kings and queens. Like you guys hold yourself so well. Anyway, it's awesome to connect with you so far. Please do make comments, say hi, even if you don't know what to say. It's all good. And until next time, tomorrow's video is going to be Gemini. Take care. Bye.